Hey, Luke, Jeff Bennett here, and I am so glad that you're a fan of Camp Lazlo because I was always a huge fan. When we were working on that show, I loved the cast. I mean, it was Tom Kenny and Jill Talley, his wife, and Carlos Alazraqui. I mean, you had all these guys who had great comic sensibilities working together, and we had a blast. I mean, even when we weren't working on the characters, we always had a blast just talking and I think yeah, that was during the Bush years, so we always had different jokes about George Bush going on, but that was my favorite episode, the one that you did that great artwork for with Raj and Samson, because Raj becomes so officious and like a belligerent store owner, and he's like, no beads, no business. Look, if you do not have the beads, I cannot give you what you want from the camp store. And a little note to it, at first they wanted that character to have a lisp. So I think at the original audition for Raj, I did this whole thing when I was doing him like this. And it's sort of like he had a lateral lisp, but it was a bit too much. So they said, no, don't do that. Do it without a lisp.
So, and then, of course, Samson, he was just sort of this kind of, he's kind of like the pathetic character in camp that he has allergies and he doesn't really want to be there all the time. So I thought I'd make him kind of whiny and nasally, and that's how he came about. But I'm really glad that you enjoyed the show, and I love your fan art and your work.
And it's hard to stop doing those voices when I start. So thanks, Luke, and continue with the art. It looks great. All right. Take care and have a great 2021.